Would you rather your
Would you rather your best friend be with your dad
or be with your baby daddy?
Double homicide.
I would rather.
You would rather than be with your father
than the person I have a baby with.
Oh my god.
And episode 1 of X Factor. Very first episode. How you feel right now?
I feel really nervous. I'm excited.
The fact that we've been planning this podcast for straight up 3 years. Look, 2017, right?
2017. I think that was the year we went to Playlist Live.
We went to Playlist Live 2017 and we sat on a panel that a bunch of podcasters, live streamers, whatever,
Twitch
and
streamers. That was a big one for me.
Yeah. So and then afterwards, literally, we were like so inspired. We left the panel, not even Playlist. Like we just left the room, sat down, and we started writing notes.
Yeah, the rest of Playlist didn't matter at that point. We were just like, oh, we have to be one of these
literally,
people. We have to do this.
And I straight up have notes on my phone of like guests we're gonna have, like our schedule and everything.
Ideas, everything.
Think about that though, 4 years ago. And we're out here.
You know, we've been friends forever.
Yeah.
I feel old now. My age is showing.
No,
at 23.
but you know what's cool about that though? I feel like I have so many ideas all the time that I want to start, like things I want to start, and if I don't start it right away, probably within like 3-4 months, I like lose motivation to do it.
And I feel like this is the perfect place to kind of just try anything because, I mean, why not? Like if someone will like it, someone will hear it.
That's what I'm saying, and it's just fun to do. Like I said, we talk. I mean, this is like the meme on TikTok and everywhere. It's like we have such good conversations.
We do.
Like
we do. Okay.
We talk for hours. Like people would love to hear us. Like if you think about it, podcasts are like the most like
self-absorbed.
Literally.
It's so self-absorbed. But at the same time, like those are memes, but we're doing it. Okay?
Yeah,
we're already one step
Also,
further.
I wish you could see the set we have. We're just in my bedroom, but the set looks so legit. We have 3 cameras here. It's legit.
I could never have done this on my own. Like this is truly something that is unique to you. Like I feel like this was really well done.
Dude. Yeah, so let's
our first studio.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. We're gonna upgrade a little bit. Give us a little bit of time to make some episodes
and
upgrade.
Support, you know.
Yeah. Full disclosure, we did film a first episode like 2 years ago. Literally 2 years ago, and we talked about ourselves for way too long.
Whole thing. It was like 45 minutes of just us talking about our friendship and how great we are.
Yeah. Like people cared. We were like, everyone's gonna want to know. But anyway, so we decided to do a different thing this time. We're gonna set timers on our phone for 45 seconds, and we are going to give a short bio of each of us. We have 45 seconds to talk. Honestly, under pressure, I don't even know if I could talk about I don't know. We'll see.
I could talk about myself for a pretty long time.
That's when it came out of my mouth, I was like, Elena could do that.
Yeah, I could.
All right, so let's actually, you have to use your phone because I'm doing the timer.
I got it.
Okay, cool. So I'll start it.
Yeah, go ahead. Or you're gonna start.
You're gonna go first. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. All right.
All right, and I'm just gonna say stop.
Oh, you're just gonna say stop?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, 45 seconds. Go.
Okay. Well, you're about to find out that my best. Hold on. I gotta restart it.
That's a coaster falling. It's okay. I'll restart it.
All right.
It's okay. Just because it's time, you don't gotta be nervous.
Well, you put a timer on me. I'm freaking out.
All right, go.
Okay, you're about to find out that my favorite filler word is So, my name is Elena, obviously. I'm 23. I just graduated college with a computer science degree, so I'm working as a software developer. I'm pretty much into every fandom known to mankind. I love Harry Potter. I love reading. I'm really into bullet journaling right now. I really need to get more up to date on all my TikTok and YouTube drama, so you're gonna see that be a little point of frustration between the both of us. And I really can't think of anything else. I'm from Kosovo. I'm Albanian, and I really
No, that's good. That's literally fine. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like when you're under pressure, like what are you supposed to say?
And I can't talk about myself for a long time, but short, quick snippets. I'm like, nobody cares.
And you need and you need back and forth, bro.
Oh,
speaking of small talk, recently, I don't know why. I think my social battery has just so everybody's right. Because like for COVID, we were stuck inside for a long time, and it was like everyone was dying to be social. Now it's opening back up. I'm hanging out with more friends, and now it's like I had all this energy, and now it's gone.
Sometimes it's just like I've always been a very social person, but right now it feels like kind of hard to literally just start talking about stuff. Like small talk is so difficult because it's like we haven't done it for like a year and a half.
Literally. I'm gonna
your turn.
do mine. Yeah, honestly, I should have.
Oh my god, that
Yeah.
was way more than 45
No,
seconds.
that was 40 seconds.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
I thought I
I
saw
was
a
like, you were
minute
under.
40.
No, no,
Okay.
no. 40
All right,
seconds.
ready?
Yeah.
And go.
And go. All right, cool. So my name is Xander. I also I haven't graduated yet. I'm a film student at UCF, a documentary student. Long term, I would love to make short film documentaries about people's lives and tell people's stories. But for right now, I'm really into TikTok. That's what I do full time. I started in the beginning of quarantine, and so I'm going hard with that. Um, See, should have paid attention to what you said because now I'm blinking right now. But so yeah, I'm excited for this pod. I don't know what did you
I have
say?
stuff for you.
Really?
Like I could do your
Go ahead,
thing.
go for me. Like fill the rest of the time.
Okay. Xander's been filming ever since he was like young. He knows he's been wanting to be a filmmaker forever.
Yeah, every
just make-
Christmas I would always ask for video cameras,
There you
and
go.
it's been my passion forever. So like I feel very fortunate. A lot of people don't like go to college and like they're what am I gonna do? And like I knew from the jump, and the fact that TikTok's taking off right now, I'm very excited. So and this podcast is gonna be like
I'm so excited to
Dude.
start this. I mean, I definitely have never really seriously I have seriously thought about like pursuing something like this creative. I've always wanted to do something in the arts, and I feel like with the podcast you can kind of do it all. I can take all of my interests and all of my passions and talk about them to whoever cares. So
Yeah. So I think that's super important to have like artistic hobbies and stuff, which you're super into. You said
Yeah.
bullet journaling.
Oh, I'm very into bullet journaling.
You talked about makeup at all? I forget.
I have not done makeup in so
In a
long.
while,
As
right?
soon as quarantine started, I was actually really excited. I was like, oh, I'm going to do like my 100 days of makeup, do a makeup look every single day. But it's just one of those industries where you have to be so dedicated and like really, really I have much love for makeup artists. They spend so much time doing a look every single day, hours and hours perfecting their
Dude,
craft.
literally.
And I just
That one time I came over and asked you to help me, I feel like learning makeup's a flex. Like if you're a dude who like knows like what you're talking about, I think it's a flex.
I think it's important for even
And
dudes to know.
I want to be interested, but like yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
like
The precision part of it is what I struggle with. I get very frustrated, especially like your face is a small canvas, so you
Right.
have to be very precise with like little stuff. And I'm really into the artistic side of it. Again, like I like glam looks and stuff like that, but I wanted to do like art on my face, and
Right.
that is just so much like precision I do not have.
So let's talk about the reason we have been not procrastinating, but like it's just been taking
Kind
a
of.
while procrastinating on
Yeah.
this podcast. First of all, the basic excuse, like, oh, we need more, whatever. Like, I mean, I have cameras
We need
and stuff,
another
but
camera.
like,
We
yeah,
need another light. We
Yeah,
don't
we
have
need
mic
these mics,
stands. We
yeah.
don't have a set.
yeah. So
yeah.
it
All
took
the stupid
forever.
excuses.
But honestly, for me, a huge thing is like you get vulnerable when you're talking. Like,
Especially now, especially with how much like things go viral so easily, it's really scary.
and it's not even like so like the internet's one thing for sure, but like when we're just starting off, I'm assuming not many people will listen. So it's like even just like obviously family and close friends will
yeah.
listen. And the thing is like I'm the same person around like no matter who I'm with, like family,
Yeah.
friends, whatever,
I
but we
agree.
don't necessarily talk about the same things.
No, and you kind of do have to like put on a little bit more of like an energetic feel when you're talking to the camera.
Right.
And for other people to listen, and so it can be a little scary
Yeah.
for your family members and your close friends to like see you in that light. But the biggest thing I think is really right now in the way that the internet has gone and the way that social media has gone, it is very scary to put your opinion out there because nobody's perfect and you are not raised perfectly. Nobody can raise, if you're not perfect yourself, you can't raise someone perfectly.
Right.
And every single person that you like, everything that you like is problematic in some way. And that's a hard pill to swallow. You can never be perfect. You can try,
Right.
but
Where did you told me about that, the everything's problematic. Was that a YouTube video you watched or like a
no, I saw a tweet. I'm like on Twitter all the time. I saw a tweet. A girl said it, and she was just like, "Listen, be kind to yourself. If you enjoy art and you enjoy consuming media, and there are parts of it that are problematic, you can recognize that those parts are problematic. But there will never be anything that you consume as like through media, and that's books. That's including books, art." And not just like film or like YouTube videos, it's gonna be problematic. Nobody is perfect, and people are going to make mistakes, and people are going to make bad choices too. Sometimes they're not even mistakes, but you're not a bad person for enjoying those things.
Speaking of problematic and internet and drama and whatever,
Let's get into
so
it.
you mentioned this before, like when we were like doing your bio, like you said I'm super into internet drama. Like
I
I don't.
know.
It's like my guilty pleasure. It's literally like sometimes I'll be watching like a drama video and I'm like,
What am I
this is
doing?
just cringy. Like if someone came in, I'd be like minimize like or pause. Like
No, I like it too.
Yeah.
I've never really like sat and watched YouTube like what's it called? Like not religiously, but
Yeah,
constantly. Like
constant.
I've never
Yeah.
done that, so
The
I'm out of date.
the thing is, like, celebrity drama has been a thing forever, right?
Oh
Celebrity
yeah.
drama, but you don't really. I feel like like online personalities so much more
Oh yeah, you
than
get to know them more. They post so much more. Like,
and and there's no PR teams. There's no
oh
like
yeah, no
there's no
filter.
celebrities like you really don't know. You really never see celebrities except for like Twitter or something
Fully
addressing
as they are.
yeah,
Like,
and addressing the situation or whatever. But
yeah,
YouTubers, they'll just turn on the camera and be like, this and this without even thinking sometimes, and it like
you
it's
can't do that.
yeah. But you get the
Yeah.
real. That's more of a raw reaction as opposed to
Yeah.
someone hundreds of people saying, oh, you can't say this or like a
But
PR
raw
team.
reactions, like you have to see that for what it is. Like you have to take a raw reaction for what it is. There's gonna be mistakes in it. There's gonna be problems in
Right.
it.
So yeah, the reason I brought it up, David Dobrik just returned to YouTube yesterday or the day before, very recently.
Yeah,
He was off for a while, and his video when he came back, I know you haven't watched it yet.
I have not.
It's literally just any other David Dobrik video. He doesn't address anything. He doesn't whatever. Let's just talk about this. So basically, you know the whole situation.
Yeah.
He had an apology video.
Yeah.
It did horribly. Everyone was like, "This is so." You didn't even address it. He
It was
dropped.
horrible.
He
It
dropped
was
another
horrible.
one, and then he disappeared for however long, 2 months. Or something like
I
that.
think that was good.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure. He needed
disappearing.
time.
Oh, I think anybody should disappear. Like having a camera in front of your face every single day changes you, and taking a step back from that and being like, okay, like I'm a human being, and I need to remember that I'm a human being is really good. I think taking time. If a creator doesn't take time off after doing something that is like genuinely bad,
Yeah.
I don't think they ever get the room to actually grow and learn from that experience. It's just all fake PR team's apology.
The fact that he came back and was so the community, it's always interesting to see like the majority of people online because you know what they think, if they support it or not. So many like majority support on his end.
Really?
Yeah, and so like the video right now, like the proportions from likes to dislikes
Right.
is just a normal video. Real quick
Thing.
background, really quick if you don't know, if
Oh,
you're
yeah,
not
yeah.
in internet drama, basically they made a vlog, a YouTube
while
video.
ago,
This is
right?
like probably 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
4 years ago. And basically it started off with a bunch of dude friends trying to get their other friend laid. And it started off just being like a funny
Yeah.
college guy type thing. And then the video was actually super normal, but then the background recently, the girl came out saying that the girl that was that hooked up with this friend ended up saying that she was underage. They gave her a ton of alcohol.
Yep.
She doesn't
They
remember it.
supplied that alcohol.
That she
She
tried to
was
resist, and he was
wasted.
just very persistent. And so that obviously what seemed to be just a normal video, normal like edgy,
Yeah,
college.
kind of like, but like not actually crossing the line of
Right.
sexual assault or sexual harassment.
Right. So when that came out, when the girl was talking about this, and especially her being underage and them
Yeah.
supplying the alcohol
yeah.
purposefully, and it's weird because when you hear all these facts and you watch the vlog, you can literally like what this girl is saying.
Yeah.
You watch the vlog with that perception, and you're like, wait, that is actually super weird. So,
And honestly, those are things that could have been picked up on and should have been picked up on by the people around, like
Right,
David
right.
and their friends. Like that wasn't crazy hidden. It's just obviously when you edit the video, you can spin your own story on it. So it did look a lot more innocent to the consumers of that video, than what was actually happening.
so after that situation, like he addressed it and apologized and everything, and then 2 months, or I keep on saying 2 months, something, whatever time he
Wow.
took off,
Yeah.
he's back, and everyone basically forgave him. And here's the thing, like it's hard to speak on this. This girl is obviously went, and oh my gosh, the
Horrible.
craziest part was what she said. She was like, I had friends coming up to me, you're so lucky you're on his vlog, like this is so cool. Like she was like, I was getting texts from friends and all this
Yeah,
stuff,
and-
and like for that, and then like for that to be
Talking about your traumatic incident, and
Like,
people
so
are like
cool. So,
thinking
yeah.
you're lucky
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you went through that.
that's tough. That's
yeah,
tough.
oh yeah, and for her, obviously, it's unimaginable because you're very in the limelight. David Dobrik is huge.
Yeah.
He's huge. Speaking out against that takes so much guts and so much bravery that like she should be commended for. And it's hard because again, it's one of those things, and I think that like David, I don't know if he touched on this well enough, but it's one of those like power dynamic things that should be talked about.
Right.
David is a very powerful influencer. He's huge.
Right.
And me saying no to a video for David Dobrik, like, not only do I think I'm crazy, but everyone else will think I'm crazy. So all those people just say yes and they just do it, even though it might not be what they want to do. I think most women do have like a very like soft spot for like instances like this
Yes.
because so many, if not almost all women go through things like this, that it does become a very like soft spot. And it's like I very much so feel for the victims. Like I think that's a horrible it's very hard to see like your abusers come back, but I do think that David was in a very like unique position, and I don't know what his involvement was. I still think he did something wrong.
Right.
But I do think that like if he does a lot of soul searching and changes his ways, that he can come back from it. But I definitely unfollowed all of them off Instagram, and I'm like just waiting to see like what it's like, because that is a really dark thing and it's a really big thing to come back from. Like sexual assault is not funny, and like I understand being in the like kind of mania that like social media gives you. You feel like you're on top of the world. You can do anything, and as long as people are laughing, it's fine. But it's not fine. So
Right.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right, so I decided to cut the cameras. So basically, my cameras only record for like 25, 30 minutes. So I have a timer here. Every 25 minutes I have to get up and cut the camera. So that was for that weird pause. But I really quick, what I want to address real quick is our fits right now. So I don't know. So we we really don't know. We're not going to dress formally every single time, but I think we kind of want to do a thing where it's like a different theme every podcast. And by the way, we didn't even say this earlier in the intro, but we're going to do these every week, hopefully. Try not to miss a week, and hopefully, I mean, I would love to even do like more often.
Yeah, we'll get as soon as like now that we have like a studio kind of set up and we figured out how to set up our audio, we got it for next time.
Took forever. So. We were here for probably 3 hours already, like trying to set up more. Yeah, trying to set up this audio. Ridiculous. Yep. Yeah, but we'll figure all that out. So basically, we're all like it's as we go, right? So we're talking about the outfits, also segments. We want to start having segments, and so this segment we're really quick. This is about Facebook, right?
Yeah. Well, it was on Facebook, so kind of that's what we're counting that.
So basically, we made this up today. We started talking about Facebook. I don't want to call them Facebook moms, but like
they are Facebook moms
usually, and it's like people. So I am friends with a lot of people on Facebook throughout the years from middle school, high school, and it's people that still post consistently on Facebook. You usually have kids.
No, it's true. Like Facebook is for like the older generations, but also anyone who never like branched out to any other type of social media and just stayed on Facebook.
Which is so weird. It's so weird because it's like they've been on Facebook like
since like they were 11. I've been on Facebook since I was 11, but I stopped posting.
And honestly, nothing against post. Like it's like
Facebook.
Literally like that's what I'm like. I think separate note, I was listening to an audiobook and it's Gary Vaynerchuk, who's like a social media guru or whatever. He said like Facebook is like in the next few years is going to be even more of like a YouTube competitor and like even a Netflix competitor because they're having like shows and stuff, which is cool to think about. But anyways, yeah.
So we'll be streaming on Facebook.
It's just interesting because like no one really posts statuses on Facebook except for like family members, and then the only
Facebook
people, yeah, exactly. The people our age that post are just have kids, so it's just interesting. But we pulled up a story here, so go ahead and read it or tell me the background.
Well, I mean, I guess. It's a really weird situation. It's because of COVID. And this is a Facebook mom that is she's a surrogate mom.
Okay.
So basically a surrogate is like another couple who either can't have kids or for whatever reason they pay you to be a surrogate mother. So it's
their child.
Yes, their child. So it is biologically their child
from both the mom and the dad.
And
it's just
you are the incubator for that baby.
Right.
So this story is U.S. surrogate still caring for Chinese couple's baby 10 months after birth due to COVID-19. So the first quote in this story is, "I care for her, I love her, and I will always care for her, but I know she's not mine and she belongs with her parents." So it says, almost a year after the Idaho woman gave birth, she's still caring for the child of a couple living in China.
Because the baby can't get to China.
Yeah, because of COVID-19. So they couldn't get there. So she's literally been raising her for the first full year, and that is not her baby. But it came out of her.
So what is her, does she not want to give
She didn't want to, so one of the options was give it to like a nanny agency, but she was like, no, like I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep that baby. But it's not her baby. Like she's forming an attachment, and probably the child is forming an attachment to her.
Yeah, she's raising the child.
She's raising it in those formative years. And I mean, I'm sure pretty soon, that they'll be able to like give that child back, but that's a whole year. They had to wait a year for their child.
That is crazy, but pricing wise to have a surrogate.
Oh, I'll look it up right now, but it's tens of thousands of dollars.
I think it's
more.
Hundreds. I think it's
so?
hundreds. Yeah.
Surrogacy.
And I don't even know. Does that go to the surrogate? That goes to the.
No, I think that Oh my gosh, you're right. The average cost of surrogacy in the state of Florida is $110,000 to $200,000.
Insane.
But it goes through to a lot of things: psychological fees, medical fees, insurance, surrogate fees, legal fees, agency. The surrogate fees should be only
I
like
want to know how much
17%
the
of it.
Oh, okay. Is
Oh
that
yeah. Yeah, it's like
17%?
no, some of them are like changing, but like it's not as much as you think it is. It's not
So
like a
if
huge
it's
part
so
of
if it's
it.
seven, so they only get like 30K or something, 30, 40K.
Something that's why yeah, that's
Wait,
what I
what the
thought.
heck? I
Yeah.
would pause. That's that's crazy. That's
Yeah,
insane.
I don't know. That is pregnancy in itself is crazy. Like I keep seeing TikToks and stuff. I don't know why I'm having so many mom TikToks like going on my For You page right now, but like people have lost their teeth during pregnancy. Obviously, a lot of women lose their hair. Like there's so much stuff that goes into pregnancy that nobody talks
And
about.
your body's never the same again.
Never,
Like
never.
my mom literally has developed allergies from pregnancies. Like,
I mean, there's a lot of women that even have diabetes during their pregnancy and then are higher risk of
dude,
getting
for
diabetes
40K.
later.
I
Oh,
mean,
I mean, if I like understand it, especially if it's like a family member or something, like your family member can't have kids.
okay,
And
but
you're a surrogate for them.
that's another conversation to have cuz
Why?
I think you would have more attachment. Like that's like
To the
you're
kid?
right, because that's low key. Like if it's your sister, like say you're carrying your sister's baby, like through a surrogate. I don't know what I'm saying. So
Yeah, no, but that's not your genetic.
rewind. I don't know what I just said.
You're carrying your sister's baby. Oh my God.
We're rewinding. Okay, so I think like as like okay, carrying someone else's baby, right?
Right.
If you the people are in China, like you'll never see them again, right?
Right.
If it's your sister, I just feel like if it's a
You'll see
family
that
member, you'll
baby
see them
over
all
and
the time,
over
and I feel like
again.
it'll be hard. I think what gets people through pregnancies are like knowing that it's like your baby that
At
you're
the end,
raising.
yeah, but if you go into it with a mindset of like that is not my child, like
Yeah.
it's almost like a medical symptom that's like annoying.
But think
and
about
it'll
like from
go
the most
away in 9
simplistic
months.
way, like someone you watch someone's dog for a month, you get attached to the dog that you've dog sat for a month. So like
Right, but you're
imagine
not. Yeah,
this
but
is
you're not
exponential.
looking. Oh, well, in her case,
She
yeah, you're
is.
looking over a baby for a year. But like in like a surrogate mother's case, like you have the baby and you're done. You're
Yeah.
done. Like your symptoms are. It's like you're again. It's like a medical symptom. I mean, your
Yeah.
life is beautiful, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And as a surrogate mother, that's just like a bunch of symptoms you're waiting to go away.
Yeah, I think, and also when I'm thinking about 40K again, I take that back because like some people like make that's like their salary, so it's like
It is. That's
it's
That's what
it,
they
it is a lot
get
of
paid.
it's tough for me. I don't know. I'm torn. But yeah,
That was my.
taking care of a baby, like birthing a baby, taking care of it for 10 months. I don't like how. What do
That's
you?
your baby. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
it's not, but it's your
DNA
baby.
wise.
Like,
Yeah, I wonder what the parents are feeling.
oh, they're like
Sad.
super, super sad,
Yeah.
super upset. Like, can't wait to meet that's their biological daughter. Just
Yeah.
because she didn't birth it, like that's that's their genes. Like that's really hard. And they were supposed to get her when she was like a newborn. It was basically the same thing.
And they spent a bag, bro.
Oh, that's an
They
expensive
spent-
fucking baby. I was not that expensive.
They spent a bag.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyways, yeah. So
That's-
I low-key want to start a entire segment just based off these Facebook stories. I think that'd be really cool.
And it doesn't have to always be moms. Sometimes dads are crazy.
Yeah,
But like,
I
just
mean,
people.
we could do Facebook parents, I guess. But like, I'm even trying to think like people I'm friends with. Like, I think I have like a little bit over 1,000 friends on Facebook. Literally, everyone, it's just moms.
I'm
Like, there's no
so
dads.
mad that I got rid of. I went through like this crazy. I thought I was gonna get into Harvard. Okay, when I was in high school, I was like, I'm getting into Harvard. Got to clean up my social media. Unfriended everybody from my middle school.
Really?
Such a mistake. These stories.
Wait, you
the
unfollowed
Facebook.
for what? Just because? What is
I don't
Harvard?
know. I was just like cleaning my social media up. I was like, I'm gonna unfollow everyone
Yeah.
like that I don't really talk to. And unfortunately, I miss a lot of hidden gems. Like a few of my friends still have everybody from middle
Yeah.
school on Facebook, and I'm missing all of these status updates from Facebook moms and Facebook everybody like that I unfriended.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. Like
Should have kept
I
tabs
don't
on
think
these people.
I haven't unfriended a single person. I don't think ever on Facebook, like even once.
That's a gold mine. Your timeline is a gold mine.
Literally, there was a story. Oh my goodness! Like, and these people are local too. I'm not obviously gonna say names. I don't even know that. Like, we just went to high school together. She dropped out of high school, and she not in our grade, so I didn't even try to investigate. It was another
Please
grade.
don't.
But these two friends, they were friends in high school, and they're still friends now. They had babies, like
Right.
separate babies, like
Right.
two females, right? And they had their babies, and they were best friends. Like they were like, oh, that's my son's best friend, and like it
Yeah.
was whatever, cute, whatever. And then randomly they started coming at each other like, oh, you like you spend money on heroin before your baby. Heroin, straight to heroin. Like not even
they
like
went straight to heroin.
literally, like
Oh my
and
god.
by name would like tag the person and go. I was like,
Gold mine.
I was like this. I was like, yo, that is like random people are gonna see that and like that's like they for
Their
sure have been
impression of
investigated and they've been investigated by the cops.
Oh,
There's no, they're putting this publicly.
Heroin?
And the fact
I
that
would
if
hope
you're
so.
and the fact that if your best friend is doing
that
it,
is
like there's no
insane.
way you're far off from it. Like I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Like,
for
it's-
sure.
and then
you're
it's-
a product of your.
It's crazy
5
because
closest
they will
friends,
come out
whatever.
with the most, and it's the same. That's the same two that I'm talking about. They'll come out with the most crazy accusations, and then probably maybe 6 months later posting pictures together again. And I'm like,
Oh, toxic. That's a toxic relationship
Yo.
right there. Friends can have toxic relationships too. That's
literally,
insane.
no, crazy, and
Not heroin.
especially when you're like. I swear I even saw one where it was like, I'm gonna get my baby back. Thanks for taking it away. Like literally, probably like
Kidnapping?
not kidnapping, but like calling the cops. Like it was investigated. Like I'm sure she got her
Oh my god.
literally her craziest things. But I want to do a whole segment on that. But now that I'm saying it out loud, actually just hit me. It's sad. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
traumatic.
really sad. That's really
Like, we're-
sad. I
like-
didn't know it was heroin. I just thought like it was baby mama drama.
Yeah, I mean we got that too. The other day I sent you. It's so funny.
Oh
Like
my gosh.
I sent her a screenshot of a Facebook status. It was like when your godmother, when the girl you chose to be your godmother now
your
wants to
kid.
be stepmama, and like apparently like the baby daddy is talking to the best friend who was the godmother, and now. So,
Oh, is that what that means?
yeah, God.
Oh my god. I
Ew.
thought it was when the godmother of your kid wants to be your stepmother. So I thought
Oh,
that
no.
girl
Oh,
was
to
going
the dad?
after her dad.
But what's worse? I think that's better.
Is that better?
Wait, pause. Look. Yeah. What do you mean? I think if you're so it'd be like your best friend. Would you rather
Would you rather
These-
your best friend
like
be
like,
with your dad?
or be with your your
Double
baby
homicide.
baby daddy? I would rather. I feel like that's
You would rather than be with your father.
than the person I have a baby with.
Oh my god.
Either way, it's messed.
That's horrible. Either
It's
way.
messed up. And the other
Anyway,
thing.
I totally read that wrong.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess either way is bad, but I just feel like one is personal. Like the best friend is personal. The dad is just like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
Oh, yeah.
like
Dude,
what?
He don't even got money. Like, have
Yeah.
fun.
Like
Why?
yeah. So I don't know, but I would love to do a segment on it, talk about it, debate it. It is sad though, so maybe not. I don't know.
Well, maybe not the heroin one, Xander.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Anyway.
Transitions, like this is what we talked about before the podcast. Like transitioning is so hard into different things.
It can be so awkward.
And it's funny because like before the podcast, we'll be talking. Like as I'm setting up the cameras, we start talking about these really good topics.
No, it's you. You'll bring up the great topics, and I'm making you laugh, and then I'm like, "Stop talking. Bring this up when there's a camera on in front of us. Like, please."
yeah.
So
But,
we gotta stop doing that.
I know, and then but when I come on here, it's like so much pressure. It's like
Oh, it's
like,
terrifying.
what-
Especially these lights got me hot. Like I'm like stressing
it's
out.
the fan that's turned off too. I guess maybe we can end this every time in the podcast. Every time we're talking about like what you have planned the next like personally like in your life, like what's going on.
Okay.
So what you got?
Well, next week, early in the week, I'm going up to Detroit to visit my family. I'm working remote right now, and my boss doesn't know. So please don't watch this. But I mean, I'm working remote, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like, yeah, I'm going to Detroit to spend some time with family. Probably gonna be there about 2 weeks.
That's the thing. We're gonna try to record a podcast before she leaves. You're leaving on Tuesday. We're gonna try to
Yeah.
record on Monday. Hopefully today is like what, Friday. So in a few days we'll film another one.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll be able to get in and out. I want to start releasing these on every Wednesday.
We'll start being more
possible?
consistent for sure. We just had to finally start and get this one out there.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. What's up
What do
with
you have-
me? I
yeah.
think my I'm just heads down right now. I'm still in school, and so classes ended like
Yeah.
about a month ago. So I've been really grinding on TikTok, about to start on YouTube. YouTube has been so stressful. I'm trying to get a sponsor for a video. I have like the best ideas in my head. Literally. And so obviously grinding on TikTok, I got to get remotivated on there. I'm just like my head's on YouTube right now.
it's really hard when you have school too. I can't
Yeah.
even imagine.
Well, I mean it's done now, so I got no excuse now.
Oh,
But
okay. Well,
it's do be
get
summer.
it together. So
The thing is also I have 2 more classes next semester, but I'm still waitlisted, so I might even not even be able to be in class for
Dude,
next semester.
you gotta
I might graduate.
Oh
Dude,
my
you know what I thought
God.
about the other day? Or like,
Huh.
yeah, I
What?
was like, this. I don't want to talk about, bro. It's summer right now, so when fall starts, that's gonna be
Not
my
your
sixth.
fifth year.
My sixth.
Your what year?
Sixth. Number 6. Sace. My 6th year of school, bro. My 6th year.
No.
Yes.
No.
Last year was my 5th. I already know, bro.
No, that wasn't your 5th because I didn't graduate after 5 years. I graduated
Yes,
after
you did.
4. No, I
You
didn't.
didn't. What? Pause. Look, we graduated. Listen. We graduated in 16. We started college in 16, 17, 18.
No, 16 to 17, 17 to 18, 18 to 19, 19 to 20. I graduated in 20.
I thought last year was my 5th year.
No, dude, it was your 4th year. You're about to be a 5th year senior. Relax.
Why did I That doesn't make any sense.
16 to 17, 17 to 18, 18 to 19, 19 to 20. Xander can't do math.
No, I mean that makes sense, but I have been like telling everyone that I'm
Okay,
5th
well,
year.
that's embarrassing. Stop doing that. Not embarrassing to anybody's going back to school. Just embarrassing for him. He's doing
Dude, I literally know a lot of music majors. I hang out with a lot of them, and they'll be like, let's see, carry the one. My ninth year, and I'm like, holy. But the issue is, you change your major once, and that's what screws you. Like literally once.
For sure. I mean, I could have technically graduated college in like 2 years. I changed my major like 5 times. Don't know why.
Ridiculous. Yeah, even that. Like I changed my major once, and it added another year. I thought it would add. I'm confused now. Whatever. Anyways, thanks so much for listening to this episode. I hope it was all right. I feel like it was entertaining.
I am entertained.
Yeah, we'll watch it back. We're gonna watch it back and be
like this. But point is, I mean, we're gonna like start getting more into the groove of things. I do think we have a lot of like really fun stuff planned, and I think it is entertaining. It's just getting vulnerable and out there the first time. So.
Yeah, and when we were about to record, we were like nervous. We're like, all right, it's gonna record. Like we'll get more comfortable. All right. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. And
thank you guys.
Bye.
Peace.
Oh my god.
I took the piece from Tiny Meat Gang. We can't have that in there.